If I were rebuilding my business from scratch today, knowing what I know now after 7 years of growing my business and now homeschooling, running multiple offers while still protecting my peace, I'd start by getting super honest about the season that I'm in. I stopped trying to apply cookie cutter strategies that don't fit my capacity and really stop measuring my success by how busy I am and start to measure it instead by how aligned I feel. One thing I've learned is that if your strategy doesn't match the season you're in, nothing will stick. These are the exact shifts that help me and so many of my clients stop overworking and start building a business that actually supports their lives and not just their revenue. And in this video today, I'm going to walk you through those exact shifts and share the number one mistake I see a lot of female entrepreneurs make when they're trying to grow that keeps them stuck in burnout mode. So grab your tea or your journal and let's get right into it. If you're new here, my name is Rosemary. I'm a holistic business coach and I work with female entrepreneurs to help them build a successful business on their own terms without burning out. Every year around this time, I would get super stressed, not even because of the holiday season and all the family stuff, but because of the pressure to end the year strong, push through, have a last launch of the year, Black Friday offers, planning for the next year, prepping new programs. I just always felt like I was behind, like no matter what I was doing, it wasn't enough. And really, no wonder, because right now, you've probably heard it too. Everyone is shouting, it's Q4. You only have 90 days left or 75 days left and telling you to go, go, go. But the truth is, most of us don't actually feel very strong right now and don't feel like ending the year strong. Actually, what we know is that 63% of entrepreneurs say that Q4 is their most emotionally exhausting quarter. And for women, especially those juggling clients, content, family, and school, burnout doesn't just show up as a big breakdown and collapse. Sometimes it looks like avoiding your inbox and writing the same to-do list every single week and never finishing anything on it. Snapping at your kids for something like asking for a snack. Avoiding your laptop because everything just feels too loud. And I know this because this was me. And to be honest, this is still me on some days. Something I want to share with you that might resonate is that I didn't believe that I could get into a burnout. Hear me out. I love my business. I chose this life and I wasn't working in a toxic 9 to 5. So I told myself that burnout was for people who hated their job, not for people like me, people who are super passionate and really love what they're doing. Even when I was in my 9 to 5, I was like, no, burnout is just not for me. But I had to learn this the hard way because I still did burnout. Burnout doesn't really care about how much you love what you do. It actually happens when you're carrying way too much for too long without enough space or support. So if you're the kind of person that loves her work, actually it means that you'll probably push through. You'll tell yourself, it's just this season. Let me just get through this phase. And after that, I'll take it easy. You'll ignore the signs because you feel like you chose this life or this business until the season becomes your standard. And suddenly your dream business will feel heavy. So not because you're in the wrong business, but because it's being run in a way that your life just can't hold anymore. So here's the real question. Do you actually need a brand new strategy or do you just need to work differently with the one you already have? Because sometimes doing what works means choosing one offer to promote instead of 5. Sometimes it looks like emailing your list consistently instead of obsessing over Instagram. Sometimes it looks like re-recording a high-converting masterclass instead of building a whole new launch from scratch, or following up with leads you already have instead of chasing new ones, or giving yourself one day a week where you're not on meetings back to back so you can actually think like a CEO again. And I know you might be thinking, wait, Rose, but if I slow down now, I'll definitely be behind. Or Q4 is when the real money is made, you've been told. So you're like, I have to just push through. Or what if this ruins my momentum? So here's what I want to say to you, Jen, but clearly. You can finish this year strong, just not by burning out, trying to do it all. What if finishing strong actually meant getting clear on what actually moves the needle in your business, letting go of the extras that drain your energy, and setting up systems now that will free you up in Q1, or building momentum that doesn't collapse by January? Because the real flex here is not working yourself into the ground for a short-term win. It's being able to keep going with joy and clarity in the long term. And it doesn't have to come from more hustle and pushing through. It really comes from being better aligned. And that's what I had to learn too. For me, that looked like shifting from a 7-day constant hustle mindset to a 4-day work week, from trying to do everything to just doing what actually mattered. And sometimes that's one thing a day, sometimes it's 3 things a day when I have the energy. Instead of just pushing through when I felt that I just couldn't anymore, now I'm trusting a slower, more grounded moment. It wasn't easy and it's not easy at all times. But what it's done for me is that it's helped me finally build a business that I can actually breathe inside of. And that's what I want for you too. Now, you're probably thinking, yes, I still want to grow. I still have goals and I don't want to check out or just disappear. And listen, I hear you, and that is not what I'm asking you to do. Slowing down, it's not about giving up. I'm not asking you to ghost your audience. It's really about getting intentional so that the things you do choose actually move the needle. Because when you're grounded, rested, and aligned with the season you're in, you make better decisions, you create better offers, and attract better clients. So, yes, you can still grow, but from a place of clarity and not chaos. Don't add more to your plate. Don't force another launch. Just pause, reflect, and ask yourself, what pace actually supports me right now? What would feel sustainable and not just strategic? And if you're ready to reset your rhythm and start building from clarity, I have something that could help you do exactly that. It's called the Balanced Business Roadmap, and it's a free step-by-step guide designed to help you scale your business without overworking. I'll walk you through a self-audit to see what's really working and what's not, a 4-part framework that I use to help my clients simplify, streamline, and scale, and the common mistakes that are keeping most entrepreneurs stuck even when they're doing all the right things. After doing that, you'll walk away knowing exactly where your biggest bottlenecks are and what you need to focus on first. And you can go through the whole thing in under 30 minutes. And after that, you'll definitely have more clarity. So if you want my eyes on your business personally, then you can also book a free business growth audit where I can help you figure out whether you need a strategy shift or just a rhythm reset. Either way, you're not behind, you're not broken, you're just ready to build different. So don't forget to grab the roadmap in the description below, and I'll meet you inside. If this video was helpful and you're looking for more support, then you will love the next video where I talk about why staying consistent isn't really about discipline and what actually will help you show up more sustainably. I'll link it right in the description below. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with a business bestie. I'll see you in the next video.